Never fear, Cindersh is here. And today for you I have a discussion video, a theory sort of, on why Vegeta does not use the Big Bang attack against Magetta. Now there are slight spoilers here, mostly just the fact that we get to see both Vegeta use his Galick gun and his Final Flash. We get to see both these moves get used against Magetta, but we don't see the Big Bang attack. That's the only spoiler here. If you really think that was a big spoiler, I'm sorry, but that's not much of a spoiler to me because they showed us, if you've been watching Super, they showed us in the preview he was going to use the Final Flash. At any rate, Vegeta does. He uses both his Galick gun, and when that's not enough, he bumps up to his Final Flash. Now, as far as I understand, the Big Bang attack is somewhere in between those two moves in terms of strength. I may be wrong. The two moves he uses require two hands, where his Big Bang attack only requires one. But I don't think that's the reason. I don't think it's the weakest of the moves. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. That's not the reason I believe he doesn't use it. The reason I believe he doesn't use it is because it's not a stream. It's not a beam attack. It's a ball of energy that gets blasted all at once. And we've never seen Vegeta control that shot. It's always just been blasted and gone straight at its opponent. There's no maintaining the blast. There's no anything like that. It gets shot and it goes and it hits. Whereas the Galick gun and the Final Flash are streams he can keep pushing and keep producing for longer than that initial push and send of the energy blast. It continues to go as long as he's able to put out that energy. And I think that's the reason the Big Bang attack doesn't get used. He uses Galick gun, a pretty strong attack, one that he claims boosts up his energy a little bit, kind of like Goku's Kaioken plus Kamehameha does. Way back in the Saiyan saga, Vegeta makes that claim that using the Galick gun boosts his energy some, kind of like that. Whether it still does here or not, we could debate. It's still the weaker of the two moves between it and the Final Flash. So he uses it first to see if it's enough to defeat Magetta with. It doesn't defeat Magetta. And so he decides to go even bigger. Well, after a couple of things we're not going to mention, there's not an immediate one straight to the other. A few other things in the fight happen. Then he upgrades to his Final Flash. An even stronger beam attack. And because in both cases he kind of gets a beam struggle against Magetta's lava blast. In both cases he's going up against Magetta's lava like a stream battle. And I don't know if the Big Bang attack could manage doing that. And so that's why I think the Big Bang attack does not get used. It's not a stream attack he can keep pushing out and keep pushing out in a beam struggle fashion. Well, that's kind of my thoughts, my theory, for why he skips over using the Big Bang attack, and yet we get to see both the Final Flash and Galick gun used in the same battle. Please feel free to comment in the comment section what you think. I hope you'll check out my other content, and if you have not done so, you will subscribe to my channel. As always, this is Super Saiyan 7 Cindersh, and I will be back with more content in the near future. So thank you for watching. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super are property of Funimation, Viz TV, Fuji TV, Toei Animation, and Dragon Ball Z Abridged is the property of Team 4-Star. Of course, all of it, the initial creator for them was Akira Toriyama. Please check out their content.